We'll be right back.
Cash. Get cash for the holidays. Silver and Gold Expression pays cash for your unwanted or broken jewelry, silver flatware, and coins. No need to mail your items. Give us 5 minutes and walk out with cash for the holidays. 286 Main Street, Johnson City.
At Tioga Gardens, enjoy the quiet elegance of our gift shop and garden center, where you'll find ideas for your home and special gifts for loved ones, including exquisite arrangements, poinsettias, amaryllis, live and fresh-cut Christmas trees, lamps, wall art, specialty furniture, and Fenton glass. Purchase a You Are the Light Star at participating merchants in Broome and Tioga and help feed the hungry in our area. Spend a day in Tioga County. Join us for our tree lighting December 14th and be the light that shines for someone in our community. Tioga Gardens, Route 17C, Owego.
It's Ford's year-end celebration, our biggest event with the best offers of the year on all Ford SUVs, like Expedition with an all-new reverse camera system, Escape and Escape Hybrid, the most fuel-efficient SUV on Earth, and Explorer with a class-exclusive power-fold third-row seat. Now lease a 2008 Escape for just $249 a month during Ford's year-end celebration. Visit your local Ford store or go to FordCNY.com.
The King is back. Don't miss out on over 10,000 movies and games. Main Street Binghamton Indoor Tent Sale while supplies last. Video King, 201 Main Street, Binghamton.
Hey, Greater Binghamton, the wheel keeps on turning.
Take a spin with us Monday through Friday.
On Wheel of Fortune.
Everybody wins.
Here on WIVT, News Channel 34.
Trying to get a handle on contamination at the former IBM Gun Club. Some crane workers in our area have been put out of work. And preparing for an influx of truck traffic on highways. These stories next on News Channel 34 at 6. Good evening, I'm Sophia Ojeda. This is News Channel 34 at 6. IBM property in the town of Union is tainted by a variety of toxic materials, but the size of the impact on the environment remains unclear. News Channel 34's Steve Craig says more testing may find the answer.
The former IBM execs and guests came for skeet and trap shooting, starting in the 1990s. Elevated levels of lead down to a depth of 6 inches. But it's what happened in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s elsewhere on this 50-acre site that has left a more mysterious toxic legacy. This fenced-off area is where IBM brought TCE and other industrial waste to be burned. In 1980, the company hauled away tons of tainted soil, but studies still underway found residues just under the bedrock. Yellow pipes show where wells were drilled to find the edges of the plume and to measure concentrations. One question that remains, have any of the contaminants worked their way downhill into these woods, which are owned by the Binghamton Country Club? In fact, part of the golf course is just on the other side of those trees. The next phase of the investigation would seek to answer that question, assuming the board of directors of the Country Club says okay. News Channel 34 has learned that the Country Club and IBM are negotiating an access agreement to allow the additional testing. In the town of Union, Steve Craig, News Channel 34.
We apologize for that audio. IBM has applied to clean up the gun club property using the state DEC's Brownfield Cleanup Program. The State Department of Labor has sent out letters to about 120 crane operators statewide, informing them that their crane operating certificates are no longer valid because originally they did not receive a passing score. That means they'll have to stop working or risk facing a misdemeanor charge. The issue is the state did pass the crane operators after taking their practical tests, even though a not-so-strict scoring standard was used. Todd Yurdanek of Binghamton and Chuck Hendrickson of Harpersville are two operators in that situation. Although Yurdanek was able to get temporarily resigned at his work site, Yurdanek has 12 years experience, Hendrickson has 21. Every 3 years, the men have sent the state $60 for a 3-year certificate renewal, and there was never a problem until now.
Affects non-union and union people, you know, so, you know, they should have really given a warning notice, let's say, to, you know, warn people or tell them that they, you know, there was a mistake, and then they could take the test and get on with their lives. Some of these people, their lives just stop.
A spokesman for the State Department of Labor told News Channel 34 today that because this is a safety issue, crane operators were not given a warning or provisional certificate until they can retake the practical tests. The state's inspector general is investigating why the men were passed even though they shouldn't have been. State Senator Tom Libous and Assemblywoman Donna Lepardo say they will look into this, although Libous' office says it's not its job to micromanage the Labor Department. Every time you see an 18-wheeler on the highway, imagine there are two of them. That's the vision of the future being painted by consultants doing a freight hauling study for area transportation planners. By the year 2030, big trucks will haul more than 380 million tons worth of goods to, from, and through Broome County, according to projections by Cambridge Systematics, revealed today to committees of the Binghamton Metropolitan Transportation Study. That's double the current level. More freight will also move by rail, but a smaller share of the total, reflecting less heavy manufacturing.
It's really a question of wanting to be prepared for what the growth in the regional economy may bring us. If we don't have the infrastructure, the rail and highway infrastructure to accommodate trucks and trains, it's harder to convince companies to locate here.
The freight study is about halfway done. Recommended road and rail improvements are still to come. The average price of regular grade gas in Binghamton is now $3.25.9 for a gallon, but Pump Patrol found it for just 2 cents cheaper, $3.23.9 at Hess on the corner of Main Street and Vestal Ave in Endicott. If you see a below average price, email us at news@newschannel34.com or give us a call at 771-NEWS. To check out or compare prices, go to newschannel34.com and click on Pump Patrol. And since 1988, World AIDS Day has been recognized every December to let people know just how big of an epidemic this has become. Steve Craig is live at the Oakdale Mall with more. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Sophia. We're having events here at the mall, in fact, on Saturday, World AIDS Day, and in Tioga County tomorrow. Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, the 29th of November. We'll get this all straight. We've got several guests, starting with Sandy Kosty of the Broome County Health Department. Sandy, after all these years, is it still necessary to have World AIDS Day, do you think?
Yes, it is. We need to keep awareness of HIV/AIDS in the forefront of people's minds. So part of the reason for World AIDS Day is to present information to increase people's awareness of HIV/AIDS in our country as well as around the world.
Now, people fare okay with AIDS in the U.S. now with the drug cocktails, but in other parts of the world they don't, do they?
That's correct. Other parts of the world, especially countries like Africa, Southeast Asia, do not have the resources that we have here in our country.
But strides have been made, definitely.
Yes, yes. And part of the theme for World AIDS Day is to keep the promise. We want governments such as the United States to help other resource-poor nations to have the medications, et cetera, that they need for their individuals and their countries.
Now, I assume it goes without saying that the sooner you find out you're HIV positive, the better it is, right?
That's true.
And the outcome.
That's true, and that's why we encourage everyone to know their status, to get tested. During the testing, we provide a lot of prevention education information to people, and research has shown that people who do get tested, if they find out early that they are infected, they will take positive steps to maintain their health.
Let's talk to Lisa Kosak from the Tioga County Health Department, and you've got one of these rapid kits here. This makes it a lot easier to find out, right?
Yes, it does, and you get your HIV test results in 20 minutes. Several years ago, the only way you would get your test result is to have a tube of blood drawn and wait 2 weeks for your results. Now we have an quick test, which is basically they use a little contraption that you poke your finger, and all you need is a little drop of blood, enough to fill that little hole.
Very little.
Yes. And then you mix it in with this solution, and you wait for 20 minutes, and you put this stick in, and you wait 20 minutes, and your test result shows right here.
So you can do this yourself?
Well, usually if you make an appointment with like your local health department or Southern Tier AIDS
So it is in a
program.
healthcare setting, right?
Yes.
It's not a home test?
No.
Okay, just to make that perfectly clear. All right, and we have Alfreda Ritchie here, right? Alfreda Archie, I'm sorry. And tell us about your award.
It comes from the state of New York, and I was presented with this award because of my volunteer efforts over the last 25 years.
And what made you volunteer all those years ago?
I don't know, really. I just, it seemed like somebody needed to help, and at that time, 25 years ago, we didn't have facilities like Southern Tier AIDS program or anything that was helping people. And so I was one of the people that helped found that, and it went on from there. So now I'm involved with the health department, and I'm on the state prevention planning board for the health department.
All right, Elfrida Archie, yes. Sorry about getting your name wrong. And congratulations on your award. World AIDS Day. There's going to be an event on Thursday in Tioga County. Also at the Oakdale Mall on the 1st, which is actually World AIDS Day. Free rapid HIV testing. Tioga County Health Department. That's at the Tioga County event tomorrow, 4 to 5:30. And you saw the info there on the screen. More on News Channel 34 coming right up. We're going to talk wines with the Black Bear Winery. We'll be right back.
You're watching News Channel 34. Thank you, Greater Binghamton. Channel 34. Of News Channel 34 is brought to you by Excelis Blue Cross Blue Shield, your answer to Medicare.
Get ready to get comfortable during Jockey Days, going on now at Boscov's. You'll save 25% off jockey for men and women. Boscov's is the jockey headquarters because you won't find a bigger selection at a better price anywhere else. Save on all activewear, underwear, and jockey hosiery and socks for her. Every style to fit your life. Jockey Days, going on now. From our family to yours at Boscov's.
Time to compete with the big dog. It's Ford's year-end celebration, our biggest event, with the best offers of the year on America's best-selling truck, F-150, America's strongest truck. Super Duty, the leader in total quality. Nothing out-tows them, nothing out-hauls them.
Hard as these trucks work, I can see why they're number one.
Now lease the Built Ford Tough F-150 for just $269 a month during Ford's year-end celebration. Visit your local Ford store or go to FordCNY.com.
I had my first heart attack when I was 28 years old. I had another heart attack at 29. My first stroke was when I was 30. At the time, I had 7 blood clots, and my foot just stopped getting blood. Turned all kinds of color, and as much as I tried to ignore the smell, it wouldn't go away. Every bit of this is from smoking. And this part is where I had my first cigarette exactly 40 years ago.
Tonight, New York's richest family has a secret.
What won't you tell me?
And no one who finds out will ever be the same.
Oh! You owe me the truth.
An all-new Dirty Sexy Money. Tonight at 10/9 Central on ABC.
Welcome back to News Channel 34, live at the Oakdale Mall. I always think of the Black Bear Winery this time of year because I visited you, Sandy, Stacy, and your husband, Mark, at the winery right around Thanksgiving. Gosh, it had to be, what, 5, 6 years ago?
5. We're just 5 years old.
5 years old. And
yeah.
What a distance you've come, huh?
Yeah, we have. And our holiday open house is coming up this weekend.
It's a great, if you haven't been out there, this is on Cloverdale Road, right off Route 12, just above the Forks. Right. And it's a great place to go. If there's a little snow on the ground, so much the better. Right?
That's right. Makes the road cleaner. Our open house this weekend is going to feature live music from 2 to 5 by the Freewheelers. We'll have hors d'oeuvres. We're going to mold some apple wine. And we're bringing out, the highlight is we're bringing out a brand new wine this weekend.
Now, just to backpedal a second in case people aren't aware, you named it the Black Bear because black bears make do with what they can find right around.
Scavenge for fruits.
And so that's how you started, with fruits right on the property, but you've really branched out since then, right?
We have, but we only use New York fruits. We use everything but grapes.
But you obviously could use way more than you could grow on your own property.
Yes, we do. We buy local fruits.
All right, so the blue is what?
This is called Metheglin. It's a mead. That means it's fermented with honey and herbs. And this one is made with spearmint and peppermint.
Why don't you uncork New York? That's a slogan, isn't it, for the wineries in New York? Metheglin, where does that name come from?
It's a Welsh name. It's meads have been around for centuries. And this is the term for a wine that's made with honey and herbs.
So there's no other fruits in there besides the wine or the honey, right?
Right, no fruits.
Okay, the fruits, the honey is the source of the sugar, which feeds the bacteria, which make the yeast, which make the alcohol.
That's right. That's the fermentable sugar. I'm going to pour you some here. You get to taste it.
A lovely nose. Do they say that about mead?
Yeah, they do.
Can you be pretentious about mead, too, if you want? Oh, that is nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that would go good with chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Or any of that stuff, right?
That's right. I haven't tried it warm yet, but I bet you this one's nice warmed up,
You could
too.
warm it up nicely.
Yeah.
So you're having a regular tasting, too, at the open house?
A regular tasting, you get to try any 6 wines you want to. It's $3 for that. There's no charge to come to the event. Enjoy the music and the herbs.
And the artwork on the walls, right?
Yes, we have several artists on the walls, probably 8 artists, just local people that do beautiful stuff.
And if you haven't been in there before, the building itself, now doubled in size, is kind of a work of art, too, that Mark Stacy is pretty much done by hand, right?
Pretty much. We cut down our own trees for the building, made our own lumber, and put it all together.
Yeah, it's really a remarkable place, and I'm glad you've done so well these last 5 years.
Thank you, Steve.
Have a great open house.
Thanks.
All right. Steve Prince Valley will be back to tell us if it is mead tasting weather coming out. I think it's always mead tasting weather, isn't it? We'll be right back.
Fabulous Finds has all your favorite brands at a fraction of the cost. Fabulous Finds, Reno Boulevard.
Oh, no, I'm stuck! 'Tis the season for my amazingly powerful Auric XL. Now, Santa, you get it at the Auric store. Let's go! Look, Santa, it picks up pine needles and reindeer hair in one sweep. How about this stocking stuffer? My Carvac. Hey, look at that!
Get the XL Classic and 2 free gifts for $2.99.
Ho, ho, ho!
Vestal Auric, corner of African Road and the Vestal Parkway, next to Walmart Plaza.
What if there was a way to know which one's the sweetest? Which one will make the best impression? Or which one will be the most loyal? What if you could tell at a glance which one's the real value? At Saturn, just look for the red tag and you'll know. Find great deals on the Saturn you've always wanted, but hurry before the car that's meant for you is gone. Now get 0 for 60 for well-qualified buyers on all 2007s. The year-end red tag event from Saturn.
Want to feel good about turning on your light? Switch your electricity to Nicig Solutions with power generated from wind and water. The average home using green power for a year has the same impact as planting 212 trees. To switch, just log on to NiCigSolutions.com. Do something nice for the environment.
I'm switching.
Feel good about choosing NiCigSolutions.com.
It's easy.
I spent a fortune on my old dentures. They didn't look natural, and they didn't fit right from day one. Look, whether people are looking at your teeth or not, you feel like they are. It was embarrassing. Aspen Dental gave me my smile back. They're absolutely beautiful. You could tell the difference as soon as they finished. When I got those dentures, I felt like me again.
Smile now, pay later. With no payments and no interest for 12 months on any dental or denture service. Let us help you find your smile. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Southern Tier Permacite, where quality doesn't cost, it pays. Visit them on Channel 989.
We did a 360 and ended up on the other side of the road.
When your car takes a hit, your whole life takes a hit. Call 1-800-LAW-1333 and get help fast.
From the second I joined Alexander and Catalano, I never worried about that accident.
You'll feel better if you call us now.
I didn't spend 1 second in court.
We'll work to get you your money fast without making you go to court.
Alexander and Catalano came through.
We're Alexander and Catalano.
The heavy hitters are all you need. Call 1-800-LAW-1333.
My Weather, sponsored by the Oakdale Mall.
Well, it was the pick of the work week out there. Take a look at these pictures, and yeah, if you were one of the hardy friends doing a little bit of golfing on the greens today, well, I hope you enjoyed it, because with that sun out, it felt fantastic to hit the ball around, to enjoy what was a very nice midweek day across Greater Binghamton. Yes, sunshine blended with clouds made it feel so nice today, and anytime we are seeing sunshine this time of year, it feels fantastic. Not too much sun to go around tomorrow, unfortunately, as we'll be watching a cold front that'll bring with it some showers, rain showers, and also some wet snow showers. So let's sort everything out for you, beginning with your weather headlines. Lots of clouds out there tonight. It'll be breezy as well. Unsettled weather is the best way to describe tomorrow. We'll see a few rain and wet snow showers with this cold front that'll be coming through. Best chance, it looks like, I would say mid-morning through the afternoon of getting wet out there, so plan accordingly. Then your day on Friday looks cold. As well as Saturday. A few lake showers, lake snow showers are a good bet, it looks like, during the day on Friday. By the way, if you're heading up north, say to the Tug Hill Plateau, look out, because we're talking about bands of lake snow that could drop a foot in some spots up across the Tug Hill Plateau. A far cry from what we're going to see here in Binghamton, not much at all. Part 2 of the weekend, though, is what we're going to be watching. That's when a storm system will approach our area. With that storm, we could be dealing with some rain, some ice, and some snow. Starting time, hard to say at this point, but sometime I would say late Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. We may be dealing with, again, some snow and ice to start, perhaps transitioning over to rain. It'll be kind of a complex storm system, but myself, Samantha Hensel, will do our very best to sort things out for you over the next couple of days. Plan accordingly in that there will be slippery traveling conditions during the day on Sunday, especially, I would say, midday and in through the afternoon hours. So just plan ahead, travel safely, allow increased braking distance. You know the deal, friends. Let's hit you with the temperatures to start things off. It is definitely jacket weather out there, or if you've got your favorite Boston Red Sox hat on, there you go. 32 degrees in Binghamton, 33 in Ithaca, 30 in Syracuse, 33 in Albany, and 36 in Jamestown. So make sure you're staying warm out there tonight. And we are seeing some clouds roll in. These clouds spell our next weather system. As we head to the satellite, you can see the clouds beginning to move this way from parts of the Great Lakes. Underneath these clouds, any raindrops or snowflakes? The answer is yes. As we head to the radar, you can see some of the snow showers that have been falling. Actually, a lot of these have been falling aloft and not making it to the ground. So as we set this in motion, it looks like there are a few flurries out there, but friends, the atmosphere is so dry, it's evaporating before it makes it to the ground, something that we call virga in meteorology. So you may see a light flake or two, but nothing too serious out there. Overall, lots of clouds, a couple flurries are a good bet. So the larger picture will show the culprit. It's a cold front. It'll be moving this way as we head into the day tomorrow, and that cold front will mean for us some rain and some wet snow showers, then turning chilly for the end of the work week. In fact, here's the forecast where you live tomorrow. Temperatures around seasonable averages, 43 degrees in Deposit, 43 in Endicott, as well as 40 degrees in Oneonta. It'll be a breezy day, so hang on tight. Grab those ankle weights. Make sure you have them on, too. Keep you well grounded with a few rain and wet snow showers. On your weather map tomorrow evening, what you will see is this front that has swept through our area, and then in its wake, high pressure will try to build in. But keep in mind the flow around that is clockwise, so we'll pick up a northwest wind, and that'll mean a few lake snow showers on Friday. Then a cold front will actually cross our area. A weak disturbance, just kind of reinforcing the colder air, and then behind that, even colder weather just in time for the start of the weekend. So let's talk about our forecast in detail, beginning with this evening. Lots of clouds, maybe a flurry, 32. Now temperatures rise overnight through the 30s, probably into the mid-30s by tomorrow morning. There may be a flurry overnight as well. Then for your day tomorrow, I expect to see clouds, perhaps a little bit of sunshine, some rain and wet snow showers, highs tomorrow into the low to mid-40s. Now that all-important 7-day planning forecast showing you on Friday, again, some lake snow showers. Saturday, mostly dry, save for a passing flurry, but cold at 28. 39 on Sunday. We'll watch that storm bring some rain, some ice, or some snow possibly. Rain and snow still possible on Monday, then some leftover snow showers, and quite windy on Tuesday. Okay, congratulations in the My Weather Art Contest goes out to Aiden Smith of Scranton, PA. Aiden, we appreciate you watching number one. Thanks for the picture there. Very cool. Lots of color. Looks like a tornado, my friend. Okay, coming up live from the Oakdale Mall, a very helpful Christmas wreath demonstration, exclusive, right here on 34. So don't you dare touch the dial.
The Stormcast is as close as your computer at newschannel34.com.
This is Dennis Harding, kicking off our year-end sales event with holiday bonus savings up to $5,000 direct from Nissan on select models. Save on the new Versa, delivering 32 miles per gallon highway for just $13,495. We've got a special allocation of over 30 Sentras. Lease one now for just $149 a month. Or get special bonus holiday cash on the redesigned Altima. Take one home for just $219 a month. Year-end savings now at Serafina Nissan.
Spank your child, even inside your own home. Go to jail. Could this really be happening? Jail time for a slap on your child's behind? It could become the law, but where? And is it right? Tonight, watch World News with Charles Gibson.
Shop joyfully. Oakdale Mall gift card. A joy to give. A joy to get.
How do you say the Empire Plan?
Unique. Designed especially for New York State and local government employees. Like me.
Excellent. Centers of Excellence programs at leading facilities.
Superior. Superior benefits.
Providing worldwide coverage.
Experience.
Over 50 years of it.
And over 1 million of us.
Freedom to choose any provider.
No matter how you say it, the Empire Plan.
Southern Tier Permacide, where quality doesn't cost, it pays. Visit them on Channel 989.
It's Ford's year-end celebration, our biggest event, with the best offers of the year on the hottest-selling crossover, Edge, the new restyled Focus, and Fusion, all available with Sync, powered by Microsoft.
Call Jeff.
It's in-car technology that lets you voice-activate your Bluetooth-enabled phone, MP3 player, and much more. Now lease the all-new 2008 Ford Focus SE for just $179 a month during Ford's year-end celebration. Visit your local Ford store or go to FordCNY.com.
There's something funny going on. Find out this week on Jeopardy!
6 nights a week at 7:30 on News Channel 34. With 5 totally new models, it's just something to rethink about. Saturn.
You'll find the lowest sale prices during Hager Week at Boscov's. We've got comfort-equipped, wrinkle-free casual and dress pants with the extender waist, just $19.97. Or try Hager's work-to-weekend pants in 100% no-iron cotton with the extender waist, just $29.99. And City Khaki, Hager's premium no-iron casual pant is just $39.99. Check out our incredible selection during Hager Week, from our family to yours, at Boscov's.
News Channel 34 live at the Oakdale Mall continues now, as we do every night, with a reminder of what's coming up tomorrow. The Red Cross with some tips on preparing for winter emergencies. Wild Encounters, as we do every week, with our friends from the Reptile Company. Discount deals will tell you where you can get 2 for the price of 1. And music from the Cider Mills production of A Christmas Carol. And now I want you to say hi to Mary Mackwee. And she is here, a master gardener, to tell us and show us, more importantly, how to make that perfect wreath. You know, when you want this type of information, you go to Cornell Cooperative Extension, Cutler Botanic Gardens, and a master gardener. Now, the final product is spectacular. I don't know if you can see this or not, but we're going to show you what is possible, and then Mary's going to show us a couple of the steps just to kind of whet our appetites, because there's actually going to be an event next week where people can learn more. But why don't you show us, tell us about some of these boughs that are options. What do you have here?
Very good. We've got about 5 different types of boughs. Firs, we have some balsam fir, which is absolutely very, very fragrant. Pine, we've got some pine boughs, and we have some blue spruce, which adds a lot of color. And I think you can see that in the finished wreath over there.
So is it good to use a variety instead of making like a monoculture wreath?
Yes, it is. The only problem is you can't go out and cut down 5 different trees.
You can at midnight.
So you can at midnight, it's true. But I like to cut a very large Christmas tree and, you know, use the top 5 feet of it for the house and the rest of the boughs for the...
Now, what if you happen to have some plantings on your property? You can just take snippets from there, couldn't you?
Well, you could, but a lot of people don't like to ruin their perfect trees.
Okay.